Assalamu alaikum. This is microeconomic theory course directed to the fourth year economic section. Let's solve some questions related to the income elasticity of demand and the Engel curve. Chapter 3 in our textbook. Question number 1. State whether the following sentences are true or false using graph when necessary. First, according to Engel curve, income elasticity of demand is greater than 1 at a given point when the tangent to the curve intersects the horizontal axis at the positive side. This sentence is false, and the correction is when the tangent to the Engel curve intersects the positive side of the x-axis, the income elasticity of demand would be less than 1. This is indicated by the point R. Second, when the tangent to the Engel curve intersects the point of origin, income elasticity of demand is greater than 1. Also, this sentence is false, and the correction is when the tangent to the Engel curve intersects the point of origin, income elasticity of demand would equal to 1. This is indicated by the point M, and you have to write how the income elasticity of demand is measured at point M. You have to write it, and you have to graph the point M. Third, when the tangent to the Engel curve intersects the x-axis at the negative side, the income elasticity of demand is greater than 1. This sentence is true. Why? First, we have to draw the Engel curve and determine the point where the tangent to the curve intersects the x-axis at the negative sign, which is point N, and we have to measure the income elasticity of demand at point N. We find that the distance between the perpendicular and the tangent is greater than the distance between perpendicular and the origin. Thereby, the income elasticity of demand at point N is greater than 1, and this sentence is true. Fourth, at the turning point of the Engel curve, income elasticity of demand equals 1. This sentence is false because at the turning point indicated by point D, income elasticity of demand equals 0. Also, you have to put whether it is false or true, and you have to draw the graph and show how the income elasticity of demand is measured at point D. Number 5, a commodity is a luxury when income elasticity of demand is less than 1. This sentence is false. Why? Because a commodity is said to be luxury when income elasticity of demand is greater than 1. In this case, as income increases, the demand for commodity increases by larger percentage than the increase in the income, and the demand curve will shift outwards. On the other side, when income elasticity of demand is less than 1 but still positive, we said that we have normal good and necessary good. In this case, as income increased by a certain percentage, quantity demanded for commodity would increase but at a lower percentage. Number 6, in the case of an inferior good, the increase in the consumer income shifts the demand curve outward. This sentence is false because for an inferior good, the income elasticity of demand is less than 0, which is negative. So any increase in the income leads to a decrease in the demand for the commodity, and the demand curve will shift inwards or leftward. Number 7, income elasticity of demand could affect the demand curve and total revenue from selling that product. This sentence is true. That is one implication of income elasticity of demand. First of all, we have to know that income could be considered as a shift factor for the demand curve. Here we have two kinds of products that the firm could face. Normal good, which has positive income elasticity of demand is greater than 0, and other goods, which is inferior goods, a commodity being sold that is have income elasticity of demand less than 0. In the first case, when income elasticity of demand is greater than 0, when the firm is going to produce and sold a normal good, in this case, when the consumer income increase, the demand for commodity would increase and demand curve will shift outward. And this means that the firm can increase its total revenue by selling the same quantity at a higher price or selling a higher quantity at the same price. On the other side, when the firm is producing and selling a commodity that has a negative income elasticity of demand, in this case, the level of income of the consumer increase, the demand for a commodity would decrease and demand curve will shift leftward, and in this case total revenue of the firm will fall when try to sell this product. Number 8, a firm should always expand when it's faced with boom conditions. This sentence is false, and we can say that the firm has to consider its income elasticity of demand of the product that being produced and sold by the firm. If the market experiences a boom and the commodity that's being produced and sold by the firm has an income elasticity of demand greater than 0, which is a normal good. In this case, the increase in income leads to increase in demand, and the firm can increase its total revenue by increasing the price or quantity or both. And hence, the profitability and total revenue of the firm would increase. On the other side, when the commodity that is being sold by the firm has a negative income elasticity of demand, the boom conditions and increasing wealth, which is increasing the income of the consumer, lead to a reduction in the demand or leftward shift in the demand curve for the product. In this case, the profitability and total revenue of the firm would decrease. This is the end of chapter 3 in our textbook. We'll stop at page 83, application to the firm expansion plans. If you have any questions concerning these lectures, contact me and I will answer you. Good luck.